Hello guys, welcome in today's crypto technical analysis, and today we're going to discuss the BTC and Ethereum price actions. I really hope that you enjoy and learn from this content. As usual, I will provide a key educational content with a clear levels, and this will help to take your own trade. Before we start, as usual, hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now without wasting a time, let's dive in. Starting from the weekly time frame, what we can see is last week, as we mentioned, that we have this ugly bearish engulfing candle which covered the previous weekly bullish candle, and as I said, that's not a good sign for the crypto market. However, the month of March that we know, which I shared via my Twitter account, that it doesn't look good in the past. So if we look into a RSI under a weekly time frame, we hit nearly 95 level. However, we're just fighting the main level, which is 70. I do still think, like, if we cannot recover under a weekly time frame around 57,300, few weeks we will be going towards the south, and that's the normal correction. Moving on to the daily chart. When we come to the daily actually after this 58,400, we saw a little dump in the market, and that caused a bit panic. So the daily chart is actually trying to recover. However, bear in your mind, if we're going to close today's daily candle 50,600, 50,500, then highly likely we will get a rejection under a daily time frame, which means there is another chance that we're going to visit towards our support zones down below. There is not much change actually under a daily time frame. Moving on to the 4-hour time frame. Under 4-hour time frame, we can see that 4-hour time frame is trying to recover. However, it is still under a water. And bear in your mind that I shared in the previous videos that a lower lows, and in the RSI we saw a higher lows. That was a sign of the bullish divergence. As soon as we held 42,900, I said we're going to go and then test 382, which is 48,900, and then highly likely I said we're going to test 0.5 Fibonacci golden zone, and that was posted via Twitter account. However, I saw the less chance that we're going to go to 618. Today, I made another update. We may go, I said, is 618. As I said, from my side, it was less likely scenario for us to go to 618. However, as you can see, dollar to dollar, it seems we're rejecting because 4-hour time frame doesn't look good. Moving on to 2-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame is trying to recover in this key zone. However, it still looks weak, and I would consider this we are under the water. 1-hour time frame, as you can see that we tested 0.5, retested this Fibonacci level around 46,300, and we went to the bullish territory. 1 hour looks healthy for this moment. However, I'm not comfortable with this price action because 2-hour, 3-hour, 4-hour time frames are under the water. Moving on to the lower time frame, 30-minute time frame was under the water in this area. However, as soon as we broke this Fibonacci level of 46,600, we went towards the bullish territory. We came back, retested, and we actually moved towards the 0.5 and 0.618 golden zones, all the way up to 52,400 and 500 levels. Bear in your mind that there was a slight change in this support level, 48,000, and we have 45,900. So as I said, on the 4-hour time frame, if you're a swing trader, you're supposed to wait. We have closed above this resistance line, which was 51,600. As long as we hold it and we are good to go towards our previous all-time high, probably I said over $60,000. However, as you can see at the moment, we couldn't really manage to close it with the recent candle closed 15 minutes ago, and we will see how it acts. And then again, as I said, from my end, the 4-hour time frame, it doesn't look good. And the recent update, even this was not really expected. However, via Twitter account, I updated that we may go 0.618 golden zone, which is 52,513. As you can see, we got rejection dollar to dollar. So that is another confirmation for you if you want to take this trade. As long as you're going to stay above, either from 618, it's much more secure way, and then you can take it long. Otherwise, I will be expecting this in the coming days, more choppy market consolidation, and we will test these support levels. So it's going to be better to follow 2-hour time frame. As soon as 2-hour time frame gives a bullish signal, then there is a hope that 4-hour time frame also going to get bullish, and then you can look for a long trade. If we're going to calculate, like literally, this was the exact level, higher time frame, 42,900, and it came to dollar, and we had the first target zone around, you remember, 3.8 Fibonacci level, 13% profit, where the main target zone was 0.5, which was 50,600, 50,900, and that was nearly 18% spot profit. So I would say stay cautious, because we're getting a mixed signals, and therefore don't be in a rush. That could have been a buy zone. However, these areas are not something that you can be interested, because this is, as you can see, Fibonacci golden zone. Right in here we're getting a rejection, and if you remember, we've been following under the daily time frame this parabolic curve, and it was acting as a beautiful support, supported last time beginning of the February, end of January, and we got recently, few days ago, we got supported again. So as I said, as long as we stay inside this parabolic curve, and we are good to go towards the upside. However, if the price gets out of this parabolic curve and we have a supports down below that, you know, around 43,000, probably the next support zone will be 40,000 and all the way up to 38,000 area. If you want to learn all these technical analysis, what I'm showing to you, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense mentorship is available. It only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master these all. Moving on to the Ethereum, as soon as we lost 1700 and 1650, we went all the way to the downside. And as you can see, we just got dollar to dollar rejection from 1650 area. 4-hour time frame for Ethereum is heavily under the water. 2-hour time frame, I would say we are consolidating within this territory. 1-hour time frame, as soon as we broke 1450, we went all the way up to 1580. We retested 1450 again. We entered into a bull territory. However, I'm not convinced with this price action. As you can see, 2-hour time frame is consolidating and 4-hour time frame is heavily under the water. So as I said in the previous videos, that as long as we stay below 1700 and 1650, we will be under the bear's control. If we're going to close today's candle below 1650, 1700, then it is highly likely we will be heading towards the downside. If we look into a daily time frame, since the beginning of January we had this higher high, and at the moment we can see, if, as I said, we're going to close below this resistance, which was 1650, 1700, we might have a potential lower highs, and the price might get squeezed. We will see how it plays out in the coming days. We can see some sort of consolidation, and we may go all the way up to 1150, 1200 area, which is our high time frame support levels are. If you remember in my previous videos about this higher high structure, lower high on the other side, I warned in the middle of the February, and I said this is a classical bear divergence. As you can see, we have a decent dump, and this bear divergence under the daily time frame played out perfectly. So again, you see it within this main resistance zone, which is 1700 and 1650. We have our golden Fibonacci level, and this one we've been following since the last week, 1650, 1670 area. So as I said, as long as we're going to stay below this resistance, highly likely visiting 1450, 1380, and this time I do not believe 1450 and 1380 will hold this level. We might visit to this high time frame support level. At the moment, on the 4-hour time frame, I cannot see that we can break this resistance zone unless there is some news comes in the market and the price shoots up. If the price shoots up, you will be waiting to come to retest this level, and then you can take your long. However, at the moment, as I said, I cannot see such a scenario under the normal circumstances. We came to an end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.